So why the fuck you ain't use yours, nigga?
Why your motherfucking head so big and you ain't smart, bitch?
Because that's just how it goes. Dude. See, look, that's a reach, bitch.
No, he was talking about the wood.
You gotta relax. I know what he was talking about.
Oh my gosh, y'all niggas wild, man.
Man, get this shit started.
Welcome to the Where's Buffy podcast, where we're built for comfort and not for speed. Hashtag shooting the five.
Yeah, it's the Where's Buffy podcast where we're built for comfort
and not for speed, you old. I switched my internet. I thought the setup was going to work, but the shit is phony as shit, bitch. You niggas look like robots, nigga.
this nigga called him the Matrix.
Yo, real shit, yo. That shit be phony, yo.
Yo, I used phony in mixed regional company, and niggas was like, "You don't think it's real?" Like, nah, it's real. I just don't care for it. It's whack. Phony means whack.
Mixed regional company.
Yeah, like, you know what I mean, niggas is like, phony. You don't think it's real?
So wait a minute, that's not an all black people thing to say. Like some shit be phony. Like man, that shit like whack.
No. Brother Vegas, can you speak to that?
Yeah, I mean, I think some people would take it as like not being real, but being as I spent a lot of time in B-more and around the DMV, I'm well versed in the lingo, so I get it.
However, if you went back to Queensbridge and been like, nigga, that's phony, niggas is gonna be like, you want these fugazis? Ain't real.
Facts.
Probably, yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that was some lingo from around here. Shit, I thought that was.
Nah, we mean like when you first started using phony, you meant it as fake.
Nah, yo, we always like when like
is weak or whack or whatever.
Phony?
Right.
Yeah, that's
right.
Yeah, phony.
Shit.
No,
the first time I remember
thought it was fake.
The first time I remember using phony, like the game, the video game, man, that shit phony, yo. Like, you know what I mean, you lose the game,
the game be cheating.
right? The game be cheating, yo.
Yeah.
That shit phony. Like that's how we used it. So I don't know.
I thought it morphed into that shit. I always thought it meant fake.
I mean, it's supposed the actual meaning of it is that is fake.
No, right. But I thought that it just morphed. You know, like clout, my nigga, clout has morphed into something else. So I'm thinking phony morphed into that shit is whack, or you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I think it's just a local take on it.
I was gonna say I think we gotta do like I don't know what we're gonna call the Baltimore area, but we need to do like a Baltimoreese area lingo show for niggas and shit, yo.
Baltimoreese.
Yeah,
I don't know what we gotta dub this area, yo.
410, nigga. That's it.
Right,
it stop at
Laurel.
I guess you say Laurel and go up.
Mm-hmm.
Like Harford County and them niggas. Okay. 410 is good.
100%, man. That being said, I am IlFam79 on your social media choice, aka Non-Answer Podcast, and aka Captain Bro Albano, Brew Diamond Phillips, Thicky the Dragon Steamboat, Pod Shampoo, God's favorite podcast, the Potty Piper. I'm here to podcast, Chew Bubblegum, and I'm all out of Dentine Ice, and my tag team partner all the way over there.
It's your boy Fat Boy Diz, aka Dizzy from B-More, aka Diz DeJourno, the most finger waviest. It's not DeJourno, it's the penis. Johnny Cochran. If the glove don't fit, I will not hit. I'm not a normal nigga. I smoke cigars. I use rubbers. And I'm thinking very hard about what we can call the 410 that's more catchy. And to my spades left.
1854 Math at Math Damon. Shout out to the 410Es.
Shout out to the Doolies and shout out to the Warriors.
Shout
Head
out
size
to the
equator.
Warriors. This is snapback, bitch. And to my left.
What's going on? It's your boy Bradley, my boy, aka Russell Westbrook, aka Veggie Man, aka Mr. 51 pounds down the count.
Tick.
Who's counting me because I'm Petty Kruger making means while you dream. Sauce parole, Black Fabio nipple your neck, and also I'm definitely bespoke again today. You feel me? Representing, you know what I mean, 33rd Street and all that good shit. You feel me? So yeah, we out.
I see you. That should always be on the blotter, my nigga.
Fuck out here.
Nigga, first of all, nigga, who's reading the blotter, nigga?
Yeah, I'm reading the blotter like, damn.
You trying to make sure he ain't in that motherfucker, nigga.
I used to go to school with that nigga. Yo, why he was ass naked on North Avenue, my nigga, all the time.
They ain't gonna lie, Waverly is always on the blotter, yo.
Damn, son. Why you ruining this moment, yo? It's supposed to be, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But shout out to you.
Cal Ripken and all that good shit, man. And,
Shout out Old York, all that.
Right. Shout it out, man. Thank you.
Brother man. What nigga you got with you this week?
Man, I got 88 alumni. Big Brother Vegas. What's cooking, my nigga?
What's good, man? Vegas.
You already know. Hey, what do you think about Waverly?
God damn.
Is it on your blotter too, my nigga?
Is it on your blotter?
No comment. Like I learned a long time before I was on the radio. Learn the areas. Don't disrespect nobody. So
shit, he would know best because he was around the area, Broccoli. That's why I asked.
I mean, but with that said, I won't wear this shirt any other place but on this podcast. And shit. You feel me? Like I don't want no trouble. You know what I'm saying? I just want to show love to where I'm from and leave it there, man.
My man.
That being said, man, we can go ahead and start the show off the way we do each week with the good, the bad, the ugly. Fellas, what was good this week, man?
I turned 40, yo. Fuck that. I'm gonna say it again.
You ain't turned 40 this week, did you? That was this week?
No.
One Sunday?
That was the day you had the, you know, man, you had the Martin shit on. You feel me? Somebody stole your CD.
That nigga said you had a little turtleneck on, yo.
Nigga had a fake Rottweiler and all that shit. Yo.
He was looking for a CD player last week.
Hey man, yo, my lady took me to the Watergate Hotel in DC. We stayed out there, went out to dinner out in Virginia, man, and we went down to a little cigar lounge on the Old Town Alexandria, man. That shit was dope.
You ain't go to a burlesque show?
No. Why would I do that?
You was dressed like it, my nigga. Yo, where was that?
All right.
What was the cigar bar, yo? It was like a old school joint.
Well, you know Old Town. You've been to Old Town Alexandria before, right? Like it reminds you of Annapolis, downtown Annapolis. Shit. So the interior was, you know, fresh, but it wasn't. The upstairs was like, you know, like every other cigar lounge you've been to where white people go to smoke. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
leather bound books and shit.
A little fireplace in there. It was cool.
Oh,
like bookcases.
It's dope. I think I've been to that same joint. It was real dope.
Was it a nigga?
It's on the main. It's on the main strip.
You gotta go up the steps to get in there.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think I know what you're talking about too. Yeah.
It's the Bayou Room downstairs, like it's a little jazz type club. So yeah, it was cool.
It's dope in there. You down there right now, ain't you, Brock?
No. I ain't down there.
Just thinking of fans.
Yeah, that white woman house.
Hey, yo.
One day she gonna pop on camera and shit. One day she like, I'm not white.
Tell Bridget we love her.
Hey, Brittany.
Hey, yo.
She gone.
Hey, guys.
Oh, shit.
Oh my
she gonna
gosh.
say his government name and shit.
You said what?
She gonna say his government name. You guys are Douglas's friends.
Nigga said my name Douglas.
Dougie Balboa.
Oh, that nigga look like a nigga named Douglas, don't
Douglas.
Hey, yo. Man.
Clarence. Nigga named Clarence.
Clarence and Douglas. Yo, y'all niggas sound like Usher Board members.
Oh, shit.
I was on the Usher board. Don't disrespect Ushers.
I believe you still got the white gloves.
I wish I could find the bitches.
In the park
White
on Sunday morning, direct
Little-
traffic. Come on, man. Come on. No, hold on. Come on.
Why they just have the little chain on it? What's that about? It was a little chain on it and shit. You feel me? Get the and then when you do the offering and shit, you got did all
the little walk and shit.
Yeah, you feel me? This nigga Vegas like the fuck wrong with this nigga.
Nah, you taking me back. I'm like, word, they used to do that shit. They did have white
nigga.
gloves on. Yeah.
Nigga, they used to bop down the aisle, nigga. Yeah, yo. I used to be an Usher Boy fan.
That's ill. That is ill.
But this week you was drinking out of champagne flutes with a little turtleneck on and shit. Yeah. Shout out to you, yo.
Come on, yo. Mock next season, baby.
The little turtleneck is crazy, yo.
Yo, come on, yo. You guys feel me? Got my little mock neck on. You feel me?
Rocky Balboa, meet Mocky Balboa. Y'all
the fat number of boys to men, yo.
Oh my god.
I was fly, bitch. Fuck you.
You was. I ain't even gonna hold you. I was like,
damn, yo.
Hotel Philly looking ass nigga, yo. Back again. Damn.
But no, Shorty treated me real good that weekend, yo. So
we ain't
shout
mad
out to you, babe.
That's look good. You look happy. I'm
That's
happy.
What it's about, man.
Yeah, man. We'll talk off air.
Just fucking with you, man.
That's it. Yeah. Shout out for the nigga not being Snoopy. Agent Orange got impeached for the second time, and they brought charges against the niggas finally in Flint with the water, man. Yeah, all that was some good stuff.
That's part of the good. All right, cool. Okay.
Yeah, all that was good stuff. The bad this week. We did not mention last week Dr. Dre being in the hospital for an aneurysm.
Right.
And I mean, niggas, it was like, oh man, 2021 trying to 2020. Niggas was, you know what I mean?
But I guess that's a bad to turn to good though, because the nigga ain't, you know what I mean? He ain't died.
He's still here.
Yeah,
man.
He's still here.
Lord willing, you know.
He actually just got released from the hospital. I believe the other day. Took a picture in the studio. So.
Oh shit.
That's why he don't need to be. He don't need to be there, my nigga. Relax yourself.
Exactly.
Why you say that?
Actually, I think you do need to be in the studio, yo. Cause what's stressing him out is that bitch trying to take all his bread. She wasn't in there programming MP3s, dog.
Somebody did try breaking his house too. You know what I'm saying? You know, somebody tried breaking that nigga house, and
that's an LA thing.
You think that's stressing him out?
Hell fucking yeah.
No. What I'm saying,
the money.
Let me finish. You think that the amount of money that she can get from this nigga is stressing him out? You think that he's going to be broke?
No. But half a billion is $500 million.
And like she did some wild shit. Remember, like when this is an old story, but she went and like cleaned out the accounts. She probably knew what all the bodies buried. So it's probably a very stressful divorce, yo. Messy and stressful.
I understand
She
that.
She probably trying to get music. All that music that Dr. Dre was recorded. You know what I'm saying?
She's probably trying to get unreleased rights, publish shit. So
she don't have any.
We don't know.
It was no prenup, right? Or was a prenup.
Supposedly it was.
Yeah. Right.
It was.
So what am I stressed about? You cut the $100 million check and keep it moving.
But what about the money she was asking for to go to school and get it on charities? Like,
no, so she had to ask for that money to see, you know what I mean? She had to.
She was shooting a shot.
Facts.
But why was y'all saying he don't need to be in the studio? You think he just need to keep recovering, or what's up?
Cause that could be that's probably one of the reasons why he's fucking stressed. Granted, I understand that that's your outlet and shit, but still.
Yeah, aneurysm, right?
Yeah.
It's like, okay.
Yeah, those aren't stressing dudes.
That's
though,
what
right?
I'm trying to figure out.
That's just those that are normally hereditary. Yeah.
Yeah, he could have
Oh,
injured
wow.
himself. He could have injured his leg, and that shit just traveled. That's what happened. My sister
That's an
injured
embolism,
herself.
nigga. You talking about embolism?
Same, pretty much the same thing, right? And
Nah,
aneurysm, embolism, same type of thing.
Nah,
Aneurysm just that it happens in your brain, right?
embolism is like a blood bubble, nigga.
It's like a clot. So there was an aneurysm then.
Like blockage,
Yeah.
blockage to your brain. It's like a I don't know. Yeah, blood is being blocked to your brain and shit.
But I think they both can be caused by clots, yo. Right? All right, no,
I ain't no damn doctor.
This ain't no medical podcast.
I'm not
They can tell.
Dr. Oz, nigga.
Stress can't cause an aneurysm. Just to be clear, you can't have stress can cause an aneurysm.
You said it can?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, y'all niggas chill out, man. Chill out, man. You know what I mean? Everybody chill the fuck out.
Yeah, 100%, man.
This nigga album was the Chronic, my nigga. Start smoking it. Jesus Christ.
Get you. Yeah. The ugly this week.
The next time.
Yo, the ugly this week is I was tuned into the 5150 I guess YouTube podcast show, and it got ugly on there. Brother Brock, did you see that?
I did. That shit got really bad. You know what I'm saying? You know, that nigga lashed out on two of the, you know, the closest people on that show, you know, the most consistent people on that show, and said some things I don't think you can come back from. Like, yeah.
You the weakest link?
You the weakest link. I don't normally fuck with niggas like you.
Right.
I only fuck with you because you got knowledge. You know what I'm saying?
Wait a minute, so yeah, y'all got Phil niggas in.
Yeah, you can use some. I know what you mean.
Yeah, to catch niggas up though. So the 5150 show is Corey Holcomb's platform. I don't know if you call it a YouTube show, podcast, whatever. He's had a bunch of guests, but two of the people he's had along with him for the majority of the time I've watched is Darlene Ortiz, who is y'all know from Ice Cube's Power cover.
Ice-T.
Ice-T, I'm sorry. Ice-T's Power cover holding a shotgun in a bikini. And Zoe Williams, who is like a Hotepi host of his own show. You know, it kind of balances out Corey's ignorance. Now, I've gone on record on the show and, you know, as being a fan of Corey Holcomb, but nah, this nigga, it wasn't it, man. They got into it this week. He first got into it with Darlene, saying that she was hating on a nigga because she chuckled during a commercial he was trying to do for some product that he was trying to sell. And then Zoe comes and defends her and brings up another nigga that he had a beef with. And this is the thing, man. I always say the world ain't crazy. You can't have beef with everybody. You eventually is you doing something wrong. But the nigga had it. The nigga man's that was on the show with him had a they were all sitting there talking about messing with women on the road, and Corey was like, yeah, we all do it. And then the nigga, his man's Grady, was like, nah, I'm married. He looked at
he said he was married. He never cheated on his wife in 9 years.
On air.
You're lying and shit. So
right, the nigga just calls the nigga out on air. Nigga, yes you did, nigga. Just say you wasn't with me. I was like, wow, right?
I ain't saying that. Go ahead.
I mean, but this is effectively what.
So he just kept saying that's a cap. Then after that, he started asking the nigga where he's from. And the nigga kept saying shit that didn't add up about where he's from in Chicago. So he basically was like, yo, you be lying a lot. I'm not taking it for nobody. I'm just saying that's how it went. Same thing with Zoe. You know, it's like you lying a lot, you know. But he took it way too far with, you know, how he's talking to Zoe. The motherfucker started at the Foxhole, Jamie Foxx and all that shit. It's 10 years worth of work for you to do that publicly. You don't have shit out like that on a fucking show.
No,
that's your man.
It is my man. It's still my man. You know.
No, I think he's a funny comedian. That is definitely not my man.
I mean, yeah,
that's different. Y'all niggas, my man.
In that sense.
Niggas, yeah, that's one of my favorite comedians, and I think he's funny.
Well, you're getting into semantics and wordplay.
No, we not. We not.
Y'all about
You
to
know
do
what
the
I
same
meant when I
shit
said that
on
shit,
this
man,
show
yo.
and shit.
I cannot vouch for the nigga character. As a matter of
That's what I'm
fact, I
saying, like,
can vouch for the opposite.
okay. Like when I was saying like the dead baby jokes and all that, like I ain't rock with you and shit. Like, no, that shit, that nigga ain't funny, dog. That's y'all man. Y'all
No, I think the nigga's still funny, but he just moved like a sucker.
Damn.
I hate to say it, but the nigga showed us who he was this week, man. That was very, very ugly, man. But that's gonna take us into my favorite segment, the release. Nigga ain't into that one this week. Hold some back. God dang. All right, man. The release is a segment we put y'all on to something dope that came out this week, brother Diz. What you got?
Yo, that's why. So this very specifically, I got on the app this week and I asked Brother Mav what his release is going to be because I know he rocks with these guys. Division dropped after a long ass time. Amusing Her Feelings dropped. No, yo, I remember you was talking about I remember you used them in the release before. And you was like, you fuck with Division and shit.
No, I
So
don't
this,
even remember you asking me that this week. Did you?
oh yeah, it was you said you didn't watch all the polos,
No,
but
okay. My bad.
So, but Division dropped this week. This sound like if Drake had an all R&B album, this sound like this would be real shit. It sounds like, like a nigga that don't. It's another nigga's voice, but it sounds like it was Drake's album, which makes me think they probably write a lot of shit. But it was good. It's worth a check out.
Brother Matt, what you got?
Yo, I'm gonna go with Mitchell and Ness dropped. They released some new hoodies and shit for the NBA. Y'all should check them out. They also had a couple baseball teams, a couple throwbacks. Again, go check them out. It's the home stretch hoodies. It's dope shit.
Yo,
it's expensive.
Yo, are they selling that? You know them new jerseys that they got this year in the NBA? They selling any of that shit yet?
What you mean?
Like I seen Miami had some weird looking shit on this year.
Oh, they had like a third color. What are they calling
that? Shit look like Vice City or something. Like a
joint.
Vice City.
That might be So this year's is well, I think it was last year too. Was Nike, so it's probably a
They're not calling it Color Rush.
It's probably under a swingman or some shit like that. But Nike will probably release it. You know, specific times of the year they'll release different jerseys, so they might drop them for All-Star game or some shit like that. Like it'll probably be special jerseys for tomorrow's games because it's MLK.
Yeah.
But they'll probably release them shits in the coming months if they haven't already, because they dropped the South Beach colors and shit like that before.
Don't they have like almost each team have something like the NFL's version of Color Rush jerseys? Like they have a name?
All one color. I don't know if it's a name to it, but they occasionally they'll wear one color jersey or some shit like that, like an all white joint. Occasionally.
Okay. Brother Brock, what you got?
I got my man G Perico. Y'all clowned me the last time when I told y'all about, you know what I'm saying, this nigga got Jerry Curl and all that good shit, sound like Eazy-E. You know what I mean? He out here prospering, entering Rock Nation brunches and shit. You know what I mean? He's fucking with Nipsey. He just released this album called Free. You know what I mean?
It's dope.
Like Carefree Curl?
I like everything G Perico do. It's like a combination of everything LA that you can think of, nigga. It's like motherfucking nigga sound like Eazy-E, produce records like motherfucking Quick and goddamn Dre, and it's just a whole bunch of LA shit going on, man.
Are you gonna bang that when you get to LA?
Probably not, yo, because this nigga's a real Crip, nigga. This nigga's super Crip. All his albums called All Blue and everything, nigga. I'm not.
I can't go to LA, yo. All my clothes is red and blue.
Nah, I don't. It's
not just that, yo.
Yeah, it's not just that. Like you ain't got blue laces. You ain't got blue laces in your sneakers and shit.
Yeah, and you ain't got no Astro hat and the fucking
facts.
Oh, yo,
you ain't seen the little homie video
with the no hat.
Press ratio.
Yes. Do not wear this hat, cuz. Do not wear this hat out here.
Right,
will
right,
get
right.
pressed 100% of the time.
Make
right.
sure you don't speak like that either.
Absolutely not. Vegas,
You
man,
look
what do
like
you got
one of
this
them
week?
Booyah Tribe niggas. You look
You
like one of them
stupid.
niggas from the barrio.
Do them niggas be in the gangs? Do they red and blue, or they got their own thing? Or it's like
I
They
think
got
Booyah
they
their
Tribe,
was.
big gang?
They got their
Who
own
you talking
thing.
about? Who you talking
The
about?
Booyah Tribe, I think
the
they was
Booyah
blood.
and them.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
You don't
The
remember
rappers
them from
from
back in the day?
The
yeah,
Samoans, my nigga.
all them niggas look like they just came home from jail.
With all the
Lot of them probably
tattoos and
too.
shit.
They had a song.
Oh, okay.
One of the hey ya,
Oh,
hey
yeah.
ya, hey ya. Oh, one of them.
Nah, that's
I
King
get
Just.
some
Mm.
sound of the warrior jump.
That's a whole nother. That's a
Sorry.
whole nother thing.
That's
I don't know.
Shaolin.
I remember them though.
That's from Shaolin.
Shaolin and Jace. Brother Vegas, what you got, man?
I kind of switched mine up. I have this new track called Break Soul by this artist named Love the Genius. She's on Conway's drum work
She can
label.
rap.
Yo, she nice, man.
She
Like
dope.
the first time I heard her was on the deluxe version of From King to a God. She's on a joint, I think it's called Crack in the 90s. I think that's what it's called. And I remember being in the gym and I was like, yo, who the fuck is this? Because her voice is kind of like Hurricane G. Y'all remember her?
Mhm.
Yeah.
But she could spit though. Like, not that Hurricane G can't, but I mean, she reminds me a lot of her. And when I heard this single, I was just like, damn, I'm already locked in. So definitely, if you hadn't had the chance to listen to it, it's called Break Soul. Her name is Love the Genius, but it's spelled like the number 7
Oh yeah, I just
XVE,
seen that.
then
Okay,
the genius.
I know
Yeah.
what you're talking about.
Because I was having trouble. I'm like, this bitch name is 7 the 7
Yeah.
7 the what the fuck? Like, so
I just seen that same shit. And I was like, what the fuck? See the same thing. I didn't know
yeah.
you. Yeah, it's a good thing that you figured all that out. I what the fuck that was about.
Oh, trust me,
I
I ain't
was
figured
like,
it out. I just went and researched. I was like, man,
oh,
what the fuck is her name? Like,
right, right.
Yo, wrapping the release of episodes 1 and 2 of WandaVision dropped on Disney Plus this week, which starts phase 4 of the Marvel universe. I don't even know if you call it cinematic because this is television now. It's really interesting. The first 2 episodes, you see a lot of it reminded me of being homesick from school, like elementary school, because it was like I Love Lucy and Bewitched vibes for the first couple episodes. It's
Nick and Knight.
it's a long-term storytelling type of deal though, and it's different from anything you've seen from Marvel. I think we have to be patient because niggas that tune in for Marvel stuff is expecting some sort of action, and
Right.
they did not get that. But they were warned already. Like if they haven't been real shy with the trailers and stuff for WandaVision, you can see that something's going on, but it's really different from anything you've seen Marvel. It's going to be good. I like it so far.
My girl was like,
this is a series or is it?
Yeah, it's a series.
Okay.
it's a mini series. They said.
But is it one of those ones where they release everything at one time or?
Mm-mm.
Okay,
Nah.
so they give you episode by episode.
I kind of think they should have too because
They get tortured. Shit.
it's a good amount of time to get to the action. They have
Right.
not gotten to the Marvel action yet.
That's
And
what I was
the thing.
asking. Like you might lose some people, if
Yeah.
it's like this. You know.
What were you
So
saying?
that's probably
Bro?
why they. Shit. What was I gonna say? Oh, they released. I think that's why they released 2 episodes so that you didn't get like the first one would have been like, what the fuck is this? You know, what I mean, it kind of gave you a little bit of something in the second. Oh, I was saying that me and my girl was watching, and she was like, "What is this? Is every show gonna be like this?" You know what I
Turn
mean?
this
Like,
shit off.
right, right. What is
So
this?
you suggested that shit though?
Yeah, no,
she
I
wanted to
like
watch
it.
Oh, and I was gonna say you looking crazy
Oh.
out here. She's like, why the fuck you don't watch this shit? But anyway,
she wanted to watch it too. Yeah, but it is like you said. It's not. It's not like a typical Marvel movie, but to the comic book niggas, we know what's going on and shit. You know what I mean? You kind of know why this is happening and shit. But
Yeah.
you've seen this in the comic book before, so
Yeah, a great deal of it is based on. I can't remember the name of that series. But yeah, it's based on the specific Wanda and Vision story arc that took place. I can't remember what the name of it was.
Is that House of M? I don't know. I had to look it up, but
Some of it, a great deal of it is House of M, and they actually play with that name in a couple of things they do already. It's a million Easter eggs in it already. It's dope though. It's a very different take on the Marvel cinematic universe. Would you ready to say, brother man?
My nigga, every time I see WandaVision, I keep hearing a whole bunch of names at the same time. I'm thinking it's a Mexican nigga. You know what I mean? I'm thinking it's Wanda, Vision.
Yo, like that sound like a Mexican battle rapper.
Like, I'm like, what the fuck is going on, my nigga? Who the fuck is Juan? Where Juan at?
He just got it.
Juan. And then I'm like, oh, okay. I didn't even know that they had names in the show. I'm thinking this is the nigga that used to be in the machine and shit. I ain't know his name was Vision. I don't know.
First thing I thought was Wanda Sykes when I seen that shit. I was like, oh, Wanda Sykes got a show.
Did you niggas watch the movies?
I watched all of them.
I'm not a comic book nigga, yo.
I didn't know. I did not know.
But did you watch the movies?
All of them.
Nah, I didn't.
Nigga, you watched them in order in like a weekend. I mean, so
order, yo.
Damn, nigga.
And didn't know her name was Wanda.
Who the fuck is Wanda?
See?
Scarlet Witch. So they never call her Scarlet Witch on the MCU, but she's the Scarlet Witch.
What I thought her name was.
What's the MCU, nigga?
Hey yo,
I don't want to do this show no more. Kick that nigga out of here.
That's where you gotta go when you pull your hamstrings, yo.
You talking mad OD right now?
I don't know what it is. Fuck out of here, nigga. Marvel created universe, right? Am I right? Cinematic. All right, shit. I'm almost there.
You know what you need?
That nigga really Waverly, yo.
You need that nigga from Atlanta when nigga was in jail and shit. Nigga said, "Stop being weird." Like, you need that shit as a drop, yo.
Bro.
Yo, all right. So that's gonna take us into this week's Who Won the Record. No.
Hashtag Who Won the Record. Hashtag.
I didn't know if there was the record. Hashtag WWTR. At Wiz Buffy, subscribe. Hey, yo, if y'all watching this on Live Panda, share this to your feed, my nigga.
Word.
Show love, man. Show love.
Yeah, word. Yo, so this week, we went with for the record, we got I See Now by Little Brother featuring Kanye West and Consequence. Brother Vegas, who won the record?
Oh man, I went back and forth a couple of times. I think when it dropped back in the days, I was saying Kanye, but I listened again today, and though I still like Kanye's performance, I think I want to give it to Fonte. I don't know if it's just something about the way he raps, you know what I'm saying, and the shit he says that I don't know, you feel like you can relate to it more. You know, it's less fly shit to say and more relatable lyrics. So I kind of felt his a little bit more than the others.
Brother Diz, what about you?
This is one of those records. You know how I'd be like, I know when Kanye writes his own. This is Kanye West. Kanye wrote this. This is what we know of Kanye.
Sure,
I'm sure.
What's on the song with him?
That's true. That's very true.
He wasn't always on there, but yeah.
Okay. Go ahead.
Consequence wasn't always on the song?
Nah.
Okay, because when Kanye first came out, this is what I imagined. I mean, this is what I was like, oh, this is a Kanye sound and shit. I'm going Kanye. Not to say that Fonte didn't kill it, but I enjoyed that verse, Kanye, and then he set it off and all that shit. So yeah, I'm gonna say Kanye to the West.
Brother Math, who won the record?
Man, stop it. Fonte. That's it.
Brother Brock.
I'm going with Kanye Titter. You know what I'm saying? Like, I probably wouldn't listen to this record if it wasn't him on there. Maybe reminded me of old Kanye. You feel me? You know?
Rounded it out.
Funny lyrics and all types of shit. But Consequence wrote that
shit, nigga. It might be, man. I don't know. Kanye's always been known for like that one little clever, you know what I'm saying? how you all that food in the motherfucking Diet Coke. That's
Right.
Yo, that being said, Kanye won the record, man. He styled on the record. He didn't have the best ball for ball, but he had the best verse. He was the most entertaining on that record.
Who is that
I
over
enjoyed
there?
that record a lot.
Who's on the other side of Vegas over there, yo? Who's that nigga?
Niggas
That ain't-
Smack, who is this
chill
nigga?
around away with them. Like her name was
Google this.
Lisa, Angela, Pamela, Renee, and them.
Yeah. No, it's an amazing record.
I mean,
I keep around like rollerblades at the X Games. Are you serious?
no,
And you
yo, it's Kanye
in the
sequence, yo.
same
Kanye sequence.
Yo.
Kanye sequence. Kanye sequence.
Kanye sequence.
I'm just so surprised that this nigga said Kanye West, Fonte's not your man no more. So,
This nigga was about to say rap a big fool.
He don't got to win every record though.
he won this one.
salute.
What are you talking about? Clearly.
It's all opinion, baby. It's all opinion.
Oh, okay.
God dang.
Oh,
For the
okay.
record, this is not the first time I've not gone with Fonte
Bullshit.
on the record that he was in. Life of
It
Kings.
is, nigga. Fuck you talking about?
Life of Kings. I went with Crit.
Word. That's how you go.
I mean, we got this recorded. We can always go back to, you know what I'm saying? And then,
Oh my God.
yeah.
I don't believe
believe
you that petty. I don't believe you that petty to go back just to find that. But
And-
I will drop it in the middle of the next episode, nigga.
He's that petty.
And I don't even remember doing that record. How you just specifically remember that shit, dog?
because he know where it's at. Like, one of these days, these niggas gonna ask me this shit.
Just drop it right in the middle of the episode, man.
This gonna come up one day, nigga.
Nigga holding it all, holding
Hey
on
Vegas,
to it.
hey Vegas. You know, I looked at your screen for the first time, nigga. Are you in the back of the Maybach, nigga?
Yeah, yo. This nigga chauffeured.
Close the curtain.
He getting chauffeured, yo.
Yeah, I'm getting
Wait.
drove around. Like, drive me around, nigga, while I do this podcast.
Facts.
That's some real
good.
shit. That's some lavish
Nah,
shit
this
right
shit
there,
is-
man.
Yo,
Shit is
100%. That's how much you do that.
Yeah,
Wait a minute, though.
parked in the driveway.
So the kids in the house, dog.
It, come on in there. Yeah, it's too much. Too many directions.
You know, we appreciate it, man. I want to let you know that.
Right.
We appreciate it.
I know
man.
it's cold as shit up there, so you're in you're in New York.
There's 30 on this shit.
I'm sorry,
I
bro.
think we're having a bit of difficulties. Might be on the frozen.
Yo, tell him to drive back to that one block he was on, yo.
Yeah, back to the old block. He said they got that guy with the.
You about to see the squeegee man in a second out there, bro.
Right. Get away from this mother- get away.
Yeah, right. Like,
Hold on. I'm doing a podcast.
You're a heart in the window in the background and shit.
Yo, they don't do that to dudes, do they?
What's that?
Niggas, they don't draw the heart.
Oh,
with the,
they bet now. Yo.
I've only seen it on a girl's live, so I mean not live on her story, so I guess.
I think I just got the face of a nigga that you shouldn't squeegee my windows, yo, because they don't really be fucking with me like that, yo.
They don't fuck with me even. I don't have that
Yeah,
face.
fuck with me either. Neither do I.
Okay, all right, cool.
Neither
Now, I'm
do
just
I. They
saying,
don't
like,
fuck with me either.
I don't really be getting.
I don't
that
be.
type
I
of
don't.
energy.
And a lot of times I got a little change joint over here. I go reach for the change. They don't
And
come.
they,
And
and
I
they
don't
won't even
volunteer.
come, right? Yeah.
They don't. I don't volunteer it, but if they came over there, but yo, here, you know what I did? You fuck piss me off. A nigga like, yo, can you help me out? I gave the nigga a quarter. Nigga like, damn, man, you ain't got 3 more.
hey,
Damn.
damn.
you know where you
hold
at?
on,
'Cause
hold
you
on.
probably should have pulled over on that.
Broke ass
word?
nigga.
Hold up, yo. Hold
Oh
on,
my
yo.
God.
Yo,
I
yo,
sure do,
definitely.
bitch.
I do. Listen to it. And it's going in my pocket.
Yo, that shit ain't no worse than me and this nigga Diz. You know what I'm saying? We went somewhere. I don't know if you remember this shit. We went somewhere with our wives at the time and shit. Ate food at the top floor, down at the inner harbor shit. Came down, had food left over. It's a bum nigga outside. I'm like, yo. Like, yeah, yo, I need some food. I need some money. I'm like, here you go. Gave this nigga my shit or whatever. He looked at that shit like, the fuck is this, nigga?
Nigga don't practice
I'm like,
this,
yo.
nigga. You don't got no dope with no filet mignon, nigga.
Like, yo. it shook my wife at the time. It's like just chill the fuck out. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? I mean, I'm trying to look out for you, baby. Like,
And they was like Martin when Miss Jerry stepped on that tuna sandwich. Tuna? What you go, tuna?
Disrespect the shit out of me, yo.
I don't remember that, yo, but that's funny.
He might have called me a bitch too, yo. He might have called me a bitch.
I don't think he called you a bitch, yo. I don't remember, but I think it would have been a different situation if he called you a bitch.
I don't know. I feel violated, yo. But anyway.
Nigga had to clip that nigga or something. Not kill him, just clip yours. Like clip like wow, you know what I mean? Hit him in the shin one time and shit.
Wow. So
sweet shin music.
Outstanding. Speaking of violations, Funk Master Flex.
Lover of boys.
No. Don't put that on him. That's Mr. C. Don't put that on. You know what I mean? Come on, I don't put that on.
I'm just saying, yo.
What you know?
I don't hang out with niggas. Y'all niggas podcast like me, watch football like me. Like we love hip hop.
I know where you're going.
I'm out of here, yo. I'm out.
I'm trying to hit the button.
God damn.
Birds of a feather. And then he defended him so violently.
Vehemently.
One of them V words and shit with a lead. Like, yo, he's like, yo, he defended that nigga. You feel me, yo?
But if that's your man, yo, and then it come out that he ain't
my man like boys, then my man like boys. He not gonna be my man no more, but I'm not gonna be like, no, he don't like boys. No, yo, that nigga like boys, leave that man alone. Then we ain't gonna hang out like that, but he like boys.
You mean men or boys, nigga? That's a difference.
Well, that's slang, you know, slang.
What you gonna say? Semantics.
No, that's some more slang shit with a motherfucker. He like dudes, yo. Like okay, so, all right.
Yeah. I mean, but if somebody, whatever, find out a motherfucker like
okay,
dudes,
if you found out a dude you real
like
tough
boys,
with.
If you like boys,
okay, all right.
That's what I'm saying.
He like a man's butt, right? So, all right, cool. Like, why are you defending him?
Nigga said, "Fuck that man by the top, nigga."
hey, Vegas, they making New York look real bad, nigga. New York nigga. No, Baltimore fucked up too, yo. But yeah, that nigga, man. Hey, Baltimore fucked up too, dog.
Nigga, not Waverly, nigga. What you talking about? Anyway, go.
Not Waverly is the name. Might be the name of the episode.
Yo, you gonna get the pump master flex?
Punk
let's do it.
Punk master flex is hilarious. That's how I would say 90% of the fathers in here will refer to gay niggas as punks.
Hey. Oh, he like
he look. Come on, you gotta chill.
Signing out.
He like boys. Nah, look.
Ask any Baltimore, old head Baltimore nigga. That's what they gonna tell you, dog.
So a flex list surfaced this week, and with all these lists, the natives went restless. He now the thing I do like about this list, the two things I really like about this list. There are no gay. Oh my gosh, there are no dead niggas. I'm sorry, y'all.
To find out what you actually was gonna say makes it crazy, yo. Like,
there are no. It's greatest living. It's the greatest living rapper list, and he has specific criteria. He has. It says skill levels, which is in parentheses is bars. There's body of work. And impact. All right. So the top 10.
Can I say this before you skip past? That sounds like it's very definitive, but that's still a subjective argument. Skill level, bars, body of work.
It's all subjective.
I would like to see somebody have like a very distinct level, like you release 2 albums, something concrete. But I mean, we can go with this. This is all.
Yeah, this is the most. This is the most I've seen any list have criteria.
Okay.
Normally they just be like hottest, which is also weird when they say that, or lyricist. That's as specific as they get.
Okay.
So here's your top 10. Black Thought at 10, Jadakiss at 9, Pusha T at 8, Kendrick at 7, J. Cole at 6, Drake in parentheses or asterisks, questionable pen. At 5, Drake. Number 4, Rakim. Number 3, Nas. Number 2, Andre 3000. Number 1, Jay-Z. How do niggas feel about that top 10? Who doesn't belong? Let's start there.
Majority of the niggas there don't belong there.
Let's see. Majority. I'm definitely taking Jada out of my top 10, Pusha out of my top 10,
You
Drake.
taking 5 through damn near 9.
So
I don't know about that, yo. Because like here's the thing.
Okay.
You can, depending on how old you are, you can argue for these people. The only person I would say that you cannot argue that well for is maybe Pusha T. You know, even though I love Pusha T, but everybody in this list, if somebody were to say they love these MCs, I can't really, depending on how old they are, I can't argue.
I would say Pusha T and Jada.
I find it hard to argue Drake because of not only because of questionable pen, because he sings so much. Do you really want to make? I mean, he raps.
That's the same argument with 3000 though.
Yeah, I'm just saying the most argumentative I would be about is Drake. Like for somebody like, yeah, Drake belong, but I would say like his pen has always been questionable. You know what I'm saying? Like even from the first jump off. You know what I'm saying? So,
that's not true. That's not true at all.
True.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't. The pen didn't come into question until if you're reading this now. After, if you're reading this now.
Have you seen?
Hold up. What's that nigga name? Nicholas something. They were saying that
Nicholas F.
They were saying that Drake, he was either writing for him or he stole lyrics from him and shit. Something was fishy from day one with Drake regarding that dude.
They say OVO Hush wrote a bunch of that shit on Take Care. So, I mean, like his pen game been questionable, my nigga.
So when they're saying questionable pen, what they're saying is he may not have written it, but based on what we got. So I can, especially if it's a young nigga, he has an argument to be there, especially hitting all three.
Can you bring that list back up?
Ron C said, if his Madden slider is a 10 or 100 on impact, his skill level on his Madden slider would be very low to me. So that would average him out. I don't think it would make him a top 10. Huh?
Yeah, no, I'm agreeing with you. You're right. I'm
sorry.
sorry.
I'm saying it would drop him out of everybody. So all of those, the skill level, bars, body work, impact are his Madden. We always talk about our Madden sliders. That would bring him way down. That's like a fast ass wide receiver on man but can't catch.
Which one will bring him down?
Skill level.
Okay.
Skill level, yeah.
So you're saying his impact was making him that high.
Impact and body of work.
Yeah. So when you agree that impact, has something to do with if you were around during that time and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, because you can argue, and I know that's further down the list or whatever, but Ice Cube, like, what's bigger impact than
Ice Cube would be in my top 10.
Yeah,
Ice Cube would be in my top 10, but I didn't want to go there yet.
I'm just saying, my point is that impact is because we in his moment right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you went around with Jay-Z,
his run on top has been
heating up the summer for fucking 6 years and shit, 7 years, however long Jay-Z was on top of shit. It's a difference.
Where, brother man?
Yo, I have a like one of my issues is that not a lot of what he's bringing to the table is original. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know.
Not on the criteria though.
And what regard? You mean like the actual lyrics or like how he?
I was about to go to.
Okay.
I was about to go to. No, not you, bro. But I was about to go. That goes off a body of work, right? Because he's taking specific sounds from other people. Granted, he's making them hot, but he's not he's making them hot off of his name alone, not off of what the records are, if that makes any sense. What I'm
You mean
saying,
it's not creative. It's more so like
it's
he just
because he's doing it.
like kind of like when Salt and Pepper did motherfucking Go Go, nigga. You remember that shit?
Well, Kid and Play did it too.
I mean, but everybody was doing that.
That's because
shit.
they were all
That was
under
Herbie.
Herbie.
That was
That was
Herbie.
Herbie Lovebug. Yeah.
Right,
I
but
was just listening to Kid and Play yesterday.
God
Why?
bless you.
Man,
But
but
it's not like none of that shit is he didn't like. I don't even think he's making it fresher. He's just making it more popular. If that makes any sense, what I'm
but
saying.
perfect sense.
he makes sonically good music. It's music that sounds good to people. So his body of work is a bunch of music that a lot of people really like.
It's but
I
And
get what
that's
Bam's
why
saying.
go
he's
ahead, baby.
high on body of work because he has a lot of music. His body of
But
work
that doesn't make it
contains.
good.
What I'm saying is, if it's music that a lot of people like, then it does make it good to a lot
No,
of people.
it's
It's all
cuz
music. It's all subjective. So
if you
Master P got a bunch of music a lot of people like.
yes,
You put him in your top 50.
You know what happens with people like Drake though. I get exactly what Math is saying and shit because he's not the original source of this type of musical creativity or whatever, right? So when it all fades and people go back to reach to, I want to sound like this, like you don't know what Drake sounds like. He sounds
that's
like
fine.
everybody else.
That's fine if innovation was part of the criteria, but it isn't.
No. I'm not
body of
talking about
work.
for this list. I'm just saying, like at the end of the day, this shit ain't gonna have that much soul to it. Like ain't nobody gonna be trying to sound like
we
they're
going
trying to
off
sound
of,
like whatever. Go ahead.
yo, the
So
only thing he really has is impact, yo.
I completely disagree with that.
Okay.
Niggas is because you're telling me that he doesn't have a lot of music that people rock.
No, that's what I'm saying. He has a lot of music.
That people
That's
rock.
it.
That people
So,
like.
no, listen to what I'm saying. He has a lot of music. The more shit, the more what do they say? The more shots you put up, right? Keep shooting.
Volume
You
Yeah,
miss
but
volume shoot.
if he had a bad percentage, he would not have had the run he's had. The nigga keep hitting like Lotto.
Hold up though, just to bring it back to the list. That's the only problem universally that everybody got.
No. There's some
No.
ridiculous
When
stuff.
I put it up, I'm saying that's the most out of all of those 10 niggas y'all named. Drake would be the one that I could more easily argue he shouldn't be out of like Rakim. Rakim would not be in my top 10, but I understand why
See,
he's in other folks' top 10. Drake
that's
is what
why I said.
Drake's my easy pick for argument.
That's why I said Pusha T. Pusha T. Although I love Pusha T is a very nuanced type of fucking nigga. Like, not everybody loves Pusha T and shit. Nobody wants to hear coke rap all the goddamn time. And
Yeah,
shit.
I feel like
everybody else on here is like, okay, they can understand every part of their pen, who they are, songs they made. Pusha T would be my only person.
yeah, because he only checks one of those boxes really high, which is skill level.
Bars.
That's the same. That's the same.
It's a slash right there. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Body of work. Pusha T has a you know what I mean. If they go back to what 2001, yeah, good body of work.
Nah, but we only at 10, brother. You know,
No.
it doesn't
He
compare to
doesn't
all
have a
this shit
top
down
10 body of work.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think
Vegas.
the problem.
Yeah.
I think the problem is that I do want to hear what Vegas gonna say, but that's real quick. I think that Pusha T's impact is higher than when niggas think because the Griselda is definitely on the Pusha T family tree. All right, Vegas, go ahead, my bet.
That's from Wisconsin.
That's true. Yeah. No, I was gonna say, like, when I look at the top 10, I start to think about, like, when I make my own top 10 or top 20, like, who am I putting Drake ahead of?
Right.
I'm not putting Drake ahead of LL Cool J. I'm just not. Like, I'm just not. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because impact, you can't question. Body of work, you definitely can't question.
No.
And he's proven over the years, bars and skills. You know, he had his love songs, but he always brought it back to a posse cut or a solo joint, like No Airplay and records like that, where he showed skill level. So that's the thing with this list that I'm like, damn, he don't have LL in the top 10, top 5. But that's the thing with Drake, right? Like Math was saying, I definitely get what he's saying, because I felt some kind of way with the dance hall stuff. Like, wow, you just really in your dance hall bag all of a sudden. Like no flowers for anybody. I mean, I liked it, but I liked it because I like dance hall. And I think that's what Math was saying, right? It's like with sampling, right? Like, Between the Sheets by the Isley Brothers was already a dope record. So if a rapper's gonna rap over it, I'm bringing the Isley Brothers with me as far as liking that record. You know what I'm saying? And if you do something with it that's dope, that's even more. But the sample got me there, and that's kind of what Drake is doing, right?
I think that Flex's bias is because he is on radio, and Drake is a radio draw. That's his bias. He knows that people are requesting Drake records, and the program directors are putting Drake records on because that's what gets listened to the radio. I don't think Drake, in my opinion, is necessarily making timeless shit, but that's really what it is. Drake is a radio draw. Yeah.
Let me say this, yo. It's funny that you brought that up. You know what I'm saying? Because I had to remember who I'm thinking about and shit. Who made this list? Right. Only probably genuine pick in this whole thing.
It's KRS.
Probably no. In this top 10, we only talk about the top 10.
Oh my bad.
Rakim is an honorary pick. Like I believe that he thinks about Rakim this way. You know what I'm saying? Like not all these other people. You know what I'm saying? Some of these other people are just like to show that, I still understand what the new age is. And Jay-Z, 3000 and fucking Nas, that's safe, But I think he loves Rakim.
My nigga, I'm trying to figure out how 3 Stacks is number 2 on Impact, and you're on New York radio.
Well, that actually
2020 New York radio, yo.
No, that's perfect, because Andre 3000 is the reason why a great deal of New York music doesn't have identity anymore, because he started the rise of the South in hip hop with This Is the South Got Something to Say, with that moment. And once New York fell off after that because of the South's rise, you got a bunch of artists that tried to sound like down South, specifically Atlanta artists. And all that stemmed from the 3 Stacks tree.
I disagree.
Okay, how so?
We're talking, they still didn't. Niggas from New York didn't rush down to sound like Outcast, nigga. They rushed down to sound like Bun and Pimp. Those was the first niggas or MJG and 8-Ball. I didn't see anybody rush down to sound like Outcast or do records with Outcast or none of that shit. That's just me.
No. My point is that Outcast started the rise of the South.
But you said
niggas ran down to sound
like Outcast.
No, I didn't say they tried to sound like Outcast, but they went down to have a Southern sound. Niggas, once the South started winning,
that wasn't niggas, Outcast.
Outcast, nobody considered the Outcast sound a Southern sound. I don't think the Southern sound was that bass, high drum, that high
like the 808s.
I'm gonna say, for me, it didn't seem like people try to really get the South sound until Miami. You know what I'm saying? Like when Scott Storch was killing shit. It wasn't like people was reaching out for Organized Noise. People was reaching out for fucking Manny Fresh. You know what I'm saying? You may have had a couple people that reached out to Manny Fresh, but when it came to the South, I don't know. That's the way I see it.
And Scott Storch, is he Southern for real?
He from Philly, but
they started with the Roots.
He was producing a lot of shit for Fat Joe. Fat Joe ain't from down there, motherfucker.
Yeah,
but when all that shit started happening, Lil Wayne got on all that shit, but that's when people started really reaching out to, the South and shit, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think the New York sounding like the South, that's fairly recent. So that's not really like cats seeing Outcast, because remember Outcast been out.
No. All right, so niggas are misunderstanding what I'm saying. My point was Outcast started the rise of the South. Does anybody disagree with that?
No, you got to clarify that though, because I would say motherfucking Jay Prince started the rise of the
Yeah,
South,
rap a
nigga.
lot.
Like,
Yeah.
I don't know what the rise of the South means.
Two Live
I'm
Crew was
talking
big in New York, right? So
Yeah. Some of
songs.
these
yes,
There's a difference. There's a difference between having a song that's hot and the South taking over, right?
well, yeah.
So do you think that the South
We're,
took over when Outcast was out? I don't think that
it
happened.
started with the Andre band started the moment. That whole moment is what started. We talk about, and this is gonna get way away from that list.
Yeah.
But the moment that the South realized that they needed to stop trying to be what the New York niggas was, and their identity became like, we don't need those niggas because them niggas ain't going. They're always gonna look down on us. When Outcast was getting booed at the Source Awards, and Andre came on stage and said, "This is the South, got something to say." That is when.
But see, here's the thing. This the last thing I'm gonna say about that. That sounds good in hindsight, but if you was there in that time frame and shit, the South got something to say didn't mean shit to no New Orleans nigga and shit. It just meant something to organize noise and their whole little crew and shit. You know what I mean?
Nah,
Like,
that galvanized the South. The South rocks together more than any other. Like
I think they always did, but it
you know
wasn't
what?
that, it wasn't like that at first, nigga. You had South artists and shit.
So this is what it is, though, fan. You're doing two different things. So the South, New York had an appreciation, and the East Coast and Cali had appreciation for the South for that booty bounce music. You put your hand up on my hip and all that shit, right? Whoop, there it is, right?
69 Boys and all that
69
shit. Yeah.
Boys and all that. So there was an appreciation for Southern music, and that's what the rise of the South started. Outkast let you know that Southern niggas could spit. But that's not the rise of the South, because the rise of the South was not that. It wasn't spitting Southern niggas. It was the booty shake club music. So that's I think when we say the rise of the South, that's what we think about the sound.
The rise of the South happened way after those one little, two little hits. My point, and because we spend too much time.
You're right.
Okay, we can do a whole show on that shit.
Right, absolutely, we might should.
It's interesting. It's interesting.
Maybe have some Southern niggas on here, but my point is not that people are trying to be like Outkast, but the rise of the South, and South being the destination for hip hop and the destination from what most sounds come from. That started late 90s, early 2000s is when sound started shifting from the boom bappy stuff to more Southern bounce stuff. I mean, when you talk about the 50s, and all them niggas had those kind of records on the album, they started winning with those type of records instead of going to the well of the Primos, the Pete Rocks, and the niggas that the Havocs and that have classic New York hip hop sounds.
It started with Timberland and Neptunes. My bad.
No, I was definitely before them. However, if your light skin will allow you to not have the last word, we'll jump into the next 10.
Hey, yo, that was the gayest shit you ever said, nigga.
Let's go to 11 through 20, man. Let's do it.
Man.
So, KRS, Slick Rick, Lil Wayne, LL, Eminem, 50 Cent, Kanye West, another questionable pen, Styles P, Mace, and Big Daddy Kane.
This shit is all over the place. This shit is wild disrespectful.
Really is.
How is Mace in your top 20?
This is a really disrespectful list.
Yeah.
This one by itself is just crazy, nigga.
How is Mace?
None of these niggas belong together.
You know what it looked like? It looked like Flex did his top 10, which was mostly politics, right? And and like homie said, one was like, okay, I really like Rakim. There's no way I can't have him here. You know what I'm saying? But then when he got through 11 to 20, that shit was like, oh shit, I forgot about LL. Oh shit, I forgot about this dude. I forgot about that dude. It's all over the place, man. It don't make no sense.
So Mace, I think for me is the worst placement here.
Mace, okay.
Is he the worst?
Yeah. Out of this, like Mace in front of Big Daddy Kane is ridiculous.
Mace in front of a lot of these niggas is ridiculous, dog.
That's a
Like
fact.
maybe
Mace in the top 20 is dumb.
Hold up, examine it though. You
All right,
said we
what's
got
Mace's
criteria,
impact?
nigga. You said we got criteria, nigga.
Slick Rick. I don't even
So
think
Mace
shit
got
is, man.
impact. You feel me?
Mace, huh?
Mace has impact.
Do we?
Does he?
What the fuck? Are
Yeah,
you serious?
Mace has a lot of impact. Man.
Harlem World, nigga. When Mace came out, nigga, what the fuck?
So
are
you
talking
rock
about?
Cardan records?
Let's not talk about right now. I'm talking about when impact means like something hit, nigga. Like when it hit, Mace was in the fucking shit with Mariah, nigga, and Mace was big as fuck. Pause. You know what I'm saying? You know, I mean, at the time when Mace was doing this thing, you feel me? Like that's a lot of impact. You know what I mean? We're not talking about. Come on now, we still talking about Mace. Nigga only dropped 2 albums. Became a preacher.
But we talk about Mace because he got beat up and became a preacher. I don't know if we talk about Mace music, right?
Get the fuck out of here, nigga.
We talk about specific Mace records.
Get the fuck out of here. Y'all niggas fronting on, you know what I mean? Y'all
Like
fronting.
impact? I can't. I'm not. What is Mace's? What would you say Mace's impact on hip hop is?
Man, nigga, this nigga picked up where the locks left off and embraced the shiny suits and did his damn thing. He was Murder Mace at first, you feel me? He said, fuck that shit. I'm gonna go completely commercial, dance with Diddy, ride motorboats, you know what I'm saying? Like he, you know what I mean? He picked up from the Biggie Flossy tradition, you know, kept it going, you know what I mean? Come on now.
So he rode Puff Daddy's coattails.
I'll break it down.
Come on, man, help me out.
Mace. I said this as a joke once, but it's kind of true. Mace is like the father of mumble rap, right? Because I remember when he first came out commercially, a lot of niggas was like, yo, what? I can't even understand what the fuck he's saying. He mumbling and shit like that because he kind of slowed down his drawl and all that. But I think what Mace's impact is just making records that are simple, that people can understand, they can repeat. That's all these niggas do now. Like
nigga did the Rugrats song, yo. He did the Rugrats, yo.
Yeah, exactly.
Go ahead.
Shout out to Blinky Blink. Listen, no, but that goes back to more like I believe Brother Diz one time said, how can you diss mumble rap but you like Das Effects and the Foosh nigga? Right?
But they're not mumbling, they just not making sense.
It's ridiculous.
But they're not mumbling though.
But people say they don't like mumble rap because they can't understand it, right? But I don't understand bum skiddly bum. I love the song.
But you can quote it though.
I love that song.
You're not saying blah, blah, blah,
yeah,
like that. That's how mumble rap is. You like,
but I love mumble rap. So I mean, shit, it sounds good. I like shit that sounds good.
Don't have me on record saying I love mumble rap. Fuck that shit.
That's a lot of money. I love Young Thug. So and that nigga, I love that.
Exactly.
Shit.
You see how you quoted him versus Das Effects? You
Who
said
say Young Thug, we fuck up the beat, whatever you say.
You still ain't seen the
I
words.
have a legit question.
Okay.
Is Mace the first person from Harlem to blow?
Dougie,
No,
right?
No.
From Harlem?
Yeah,
Teddy Riley.
No, we're not talking.
Rap?
I mean rap.
Okay.
Dougie Fresh.
That'll be Dougie Fresh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where's Curtis Blow from? I'm not Curtis Blow. Big Wild Wild West. Where's he from?
Kumo.
He's from Harlem.
Yeah, he's from Harlem too.
So I think other niggas.
So we all love this nigga, right?
Who?
But
Mace?
Styles P.
Oh.
Here, based on the criteria, I don't think he makes it.
Bars,
yeah,
good, but other than that, no impact really. And what was the other criteria? I'm sorry.
Body of work.
Body of work is a mid.
Yeah, he probably doesn't need to be ranked that high, but he does got a decent body of work.
Well, this goes back to Mav's point. It's because you make a lot of records, don't mean you make a lot of good records, right? And I'm not dissing. He makes decent records, but I'll listen to Styles P albums, but I don't revisit them. Maybe Gangsta and the Gentleman. I do. Gangsta and the Gentleman I've gone back to, but not the newer stuff. You know what I'm saying? So
right. All right. So next 10: Cameron, Busta, Fab, Redman, Remy Ma, ASAP Rocky, Raekwon, DMX, Mos Def, Beanie Siegel.
Check
This
this
shit,
out.
this
Check
shit
this
is
out.
worse.
They should swap this to nope. They
This
should
shit is
swap
the
this to
worst.
11 to 20, Doug.
Check
No, the
this out.
fuck you shouldn't.
There's no way
No, the fuck you shouldn't.
Beanie Siegel
ASAP
is
Rocky
this
should be in that
far.
shit. I'm sorry. Let me
There's
calm
no
down.
way
I'm
Beanie
hot, cuz.
Siegel is this far from 10. There's no way Redman.
Yeah.
He should be the 11 through 20 people. So
There's
look,
no
so
way.
Cameron's impact stupid. ASAP Rocky, in my opinion, the New South, ASAP bought that New South shit to New York.
He shouldn't be in the 50.
No,
ASAP should be near 50, yo.
no.
ASAP Rocky.
Nowhere near. He shouldn't even spell 50, nigga.
No.
Yeah, I don't like ASAP.
At all.
I don't think he fits
I don't think he believe
all
in
three.
any list, nigga. Come
He
on,
didn't
cuz.
fit all three. ASAP fits what? Maybe Impact.
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 I think he brought
Impact.
that New South sound to New York and New Jersey.
This
and
nigga's over DMX.
That's
DMX.
stupid.
Is he?
DMX.
Yeah,
He's
No,
over
this-
a lot
this-
of people. Ice Cube, all of that. Yeah.
Yeah, Cube's too.
DMX was 28.
Exactly. He just said what spot is DMX? DMX is 28. ASAP Rocky is 26.
No, that's
Yeah,
ridiculous.
that is.
Raekwon. He's over Raekwon and Most Def, Doug, and Beanie Siegel.
Are you fucking crazy?
All right,
Yeah.
hold on, because I don't know if ASAP is the worst, the most egregious thing in this ranking. Because Remy Ma
Oh, is
should
it
not be
Remy?
here at all. Remy is
Is it
ridiculous.
Remy?
Yeah, I'm sorry, Rem. You.
Is she the only female on this?
No,
No.
Lauryn Hill. Remy
Yo.
Ma's 25. Lauryn
Hold
Hill's 42.
Hold
Eve is on
up
here,
hold up though.
And
And
Nicki.
Eve.
If this nigga got
Where's Light?
Rakim in his top, exactly. That's
Nope.
what I was gonna say. If
No
Rakim
Light,
is in his
no
top
Latifah.
10, how the fuck do you not put? That's the first female MC you put in that.
How's
Come on.
Light not on this list, dog?
How's
How's
Lil' Kim-
Nicki? How's Nicki
how's-
Minaj and
no,
Lil
no.
Kim not on?
No, Lil'
Kim-
Kim impact alone.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
crazy
Impact
that
alone.
Kim's not here.
Every woman
And-
on this list. You know
Oh,
what I'm
Nicki
saying?
is on there. Nicki's on
Yeah,
here.
Nicki's 49.
Lil' Kim is not on the list.
Yeah,
Oh,
correct.
If there's no Little Kim, there's no Eve, there's no Nicki Minaj, yo, Doug. Nah, this is dumb.
It's none of them.
With Foxy.
There's
Yeah.
no
I
hate
Latifah.
this
There's no
list.
Lauren Hill.
I'm
you know
done
what
with
I'm
this
saying?
shit, man.
All right, 31 through 40 sounds like he just started naming niggas.
Like it's
Lord
partners.
Finesse, Coogee Rap, Fat Joe, Common, Lloyd Banks, Ben Ice Cube, Melly Mel, Grandmaster Cass, Kool Mo
Lloyd
D,
Banks.
and Meek Mill. All right.
Honestly, hold up though. Can I say this? If you gonna put fucking ASAP Rocky here, I wouldn't be mad if you put Meek Mill there instead. If you swapped out Meek Mill with ASAP
I'm out of
Rocky,
here. I'm getting
I
out of
wouldn't
here.
even be mad, yo.
I'm out of here.
Not as high as 26, but swap the names.
I'm just saying if you're gonna be that egregious and put ASAP
Oh, Meek Mill
Rocky
is
somewhere,
on here.
yes,
That's
Meek
what he's
Mill-
saying. Yeah.
yeah. If you're gonna be that egregious and put like a young nigga right there in front of Raekwon, DMX, Mos Def, Beanie Siegel, like Meek Mill will make me not feel as bad about that egregiousness. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Coogee Rap is criminally low.
Of
A
course.
lot of these niggas.
Where's
Once you get
Prodigy
here,
at? Oh, Prodigy.
a lot
yeah,
of-
okay. It's a dig.
Right.
a lot of these niggas
Okay,
criminally
no doubt.
low on this list.
Yes, this part of the list is kind of exposing the list.
Fam.
I think Common is criminally low. Cube, I mean, I don't even, you won't have to say Cube.
Q should be top 10.
Yes.
Does anybody disagree with that in this room?
No.
No. Like he's the father of
If
A
we,
lot.
yeah, you could have took J. Cole out of that motherfucker and put Q right there.
this shit is pathetic.
I don't know the impact that J. Cole got in my life and shit.
Then it
Or
felt like
hip-hop.
with 37 through 39, he just felt like naming some old niggas at that point. He was just grouping Melly Mel, Grandmaster Cass, and Kool Mo D. Like he said them all at the same time. And you know what I mean? They just seem kind of sprinkled about. Now, Grandmaster Cass's impact, he does not have the catalog.
Impact,
And because he wrote so much, I would say you would give him, I guess, the skill wise, but he was a older skill set.
nigga, Melly Mel though. Come on, cut.
Oh,
No, I'm talking about
But
the
Impact.
message, nigga. The fuck.
yeah, the message is one of the biggest rap songs ever.
Nas ain't making the message without Melly Mel. Come on,
All
now.
right, so the most
Come on.
the most ridiculous part of this is Boy Banks to me, or no? Am I wrong? From 31 through 40.
You know what's funny that he probably thought of Lord Finesse, then Skip, then did Cool G Rap, then thought of Fat Joe because of the, whatever.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh shit, damn, I ain't seen Fat Joe. You know what I mean?
The most ridiculous part of this is that Cube is so low.
Oh yes, of course.
Yeah.
But okay, Cube is so low. I ain't gonna say that, but yeah, go ahead.
All right, 41 through 50. Big Sean, then Lauryn Hill.
Boy,
what the fuck?
boy.
Then Talib Kweli, then Ludacris, then T.I., then Ross, Ghostface Killer, Eve, Nicki
Hold
Minaj, and number 50, Young Thug.
Yo, this one right here, this run right here is the most disrespectful shit ever, nigga.
All these niggas too low, except for Big Sean.
And Eve.
He's too high.
Who's too high?
Big Sean is too high because he's on the list.
Young Thug shouldn't be in the list.
Nope.
Young Thug's impact is ridiculous.
It is, but he doesn't. Does he hit the eye?
I don't know
hits
about
2
that.
of the 3 hit. He's got a big catalog, right?
But it's a lot of people that you didn't even put in this goddamn list that you're gonna think about before you think of Young Thug. Like you didn't put Lil' Kim, like you said.
MC Light. Yeah.
MC Light. Latifah, if you want to put Latifah in that motherfucker too.
You got to put Latifah in there.
Shit.
Where's the West Coast niggas, nigga? Like you got Cube, but
Nigga,
West Coast don't exist.
Snoop ain't even on.
Damn. Snoop's still alive.
I guess not on the list. This is an icon.
Snoop still alive is crazy.
Snoop's still alive.
Did this nigga die or something? I wasn't told.
He almost did when that nigga was on that top rope. So let's talk about a nigga like Snoop though. So
What's up with it?
Snoop does not have the catalog, in my opinion. I don't think Snoop has the body of work. I guess all right with
Snoop is a West Coast buster.
Make a hit every year.
That. Yes.
So if just hits, so hold on, because your Drake argument doesn't mesh with your Snoop argument.
Impact and bars.
Snoop do got a questionable pen though. He said it on record that people have his
singing shit though.
No, he said somebody wrote his rhymes.
Does that count as singing shit?
No, niggas was writing his rhymes.
Does that count as singing shit though?
What you mean?
Because like it's like we're gonna go back to semantics because he said, yo, a nigga wrote my rhymes, he could have been singing in the song. Okay.
Nigga tell me he wrote my rhymes. That sounds like he wrote my rhymes.
Okay.
Hey, I don't know if Rome C is still waiting for his question to get answered, but 28, that shit been up there for a long time.
Oh, I answered it.
Well, all right. Like damn, I thought they kept typing it.
Answer me, nigga.
What's wrong with y'all?
I think anybody that got kids should have been mentioned on the list.
So name like who's missing that has a kid? It's not on here. Oh, okay, we already mentioned.
Oh, you mean like rap kids? Okay,
rap kids. Yeah. Who's not on here?
I think Lupe should be on the list. He got a whole string of kids, especially at least 50. I feel like Royce don't have kids, but he should be on the list. I'm trying not to go far, but maybe Bun.
Yo, I think anybody that opened up a city, a state, or what have you should be on the list.
Scarface ain't on this fucking list.
Ain't on the list.
I'm saying like anybody that first introduced you to a whole city, region of people.
Those kids
should be on the list.
Scarface is one of the more egregious because he hits all 3 high.
Yeah, face.
Yeah. Nigga Nelly, nigga. What you talking about?
I thought Nelly, but
hold tight. 1 sec. Yeah, let me fix the show.
There we go. All right. More comfortable in here.
But hey,
it's more comfortable.
Y'all niggas is getting cozy and shit.
Niggas said Nelly.
Like you got the.
But there's a Midwest. There's a Midwest like I know niggas don't like 3, 6, and P
Twister,
and all
nigga.
that.
Twister's still alive, right?
Right.
Why the fuck Twista ain't on the list?
But
I don't
but
think.
like three.
You think you say no because you have to when you ask each person, and this is we rank them like higher on our list, but we got to remember we got criteria. So a Twista checks of the three, which does he check?
Impact. He got kids.
He's got impact. I'll give you that.
Got endless amounts of kids.
His body of work.
Body of work. It depends on who you talking to.
He probably has a couple albums that we don't fuck with because
look,
who checks the Twista?
But look, check this out, right?
So no body of work then.
No. Look, but this one I want to stop you on because somebody like Beanie Siegel, that's a no-brainer to us at this age, right? So this is
no. I'm on this list. I can't say he's no-brainer.
No. I'm just saying nobody said anything about Beanie Siegel being at 30.
I did.
Nobody said anything. Oh, you said something about that?
Yeah, I said that's criminal. That's a criminal act, my nigga. That's a
Class
B felony.
Or lower.
He should be higher. That's a Class B felony.
If we talk, okay.
So no, but so let's go with it. So he's got the bars. There's no question about that. Mm-hmm. So impact. What's Bean's impact?
And also I'm putting it up against Twista.
He bought the whole Philly.
So if Twista not even on the fucking list.
Philly?
He bought Philly.
The Roots bought him.
The Roots was a band.
Yeah. But Tariq's on here. So
I think Beanie opened it up for cats like Meek Mill.
Facts.
Like the more grimy of Philly cats, right?
The grimy part of Philly.
Mm-hmm.
Not
Dice Raw and shit.
The Schoolie D was the OG grimy Philly.
Nigga, that was like a 30-year gap.
Yeah, but because Schoolie didn't like immediately birth anything. You know what I mean? Even when you got Steady B and Cool C, they wasn't rapping. Even though they was Parkside Killer, they wasn't rapping that. They was saying, "You got it."
Them niggas birth gangster rap and shit, nigga. What you talking about? Ice-T made. Ice-T said he made 6 in the morning at my door. He made that shit because of that Philly nigga.
PSK.
Yeah, PSK, my bad. But anyway, I don't know, but I mean, like, I can put Twista right there instead of.
So Twista has. You say he has impact, and what's Twista's impact?
Twista's impact.
For that fast rap.
My nigga Twista was in the Scholastic News when I was in elementary.
Nigga, I remember watching him on a Guinness Book. I didn't know what that was, nigga.
I wasn't saying
impact is that on hip hop.
Huh?
I wasn't saying that.
You got 3-6 Mafia, nigga. You got what's the nigga from
Bone and Biggie's flow on that shit. You got
what's the strange music nigga?
Twista.
Tech Nine. Yeah. So you like Twista got impact though. On the Midwest, but that's still a big ass region of our country. You know what I'm saying?
It's a part of hip hop.
At 30 though, y'all putting Twista at 30?
Nigga, if you talk to a Midwest nigga, you could probably argue him being in the top 10, nigga.
Yeah, that nigga on lean or some weird Midwest.
Nah, yo, I'm serious. I don't think y'all listen to enough Twista to even.
I have because one of my best friends used to run around listening to Twista and the Speed Not Mobsters. Nigga, this is
that nigga ain't your friend.
Shout out to Ghostface Light.
Anybody playing that ain't a friend, son.
So what about UGK?
But we argued Bun. We didn't talk about
Pimp C.
But we can't talk about Pimp C. He's not living, so he can't make this list. But yeah, I think Bun has definitely the catalog and the bars at least. So yeah, Bun should. I would say Bun. Yes,
and impact.
Yeah.
So top 5 missing niggas off this list is like Face, Snoop, MC Light, Kim, and who the 5th maybe?
Project Pat.
Or Master P. Look what Master P did though. That means they drop like 10 albums a year, nigga, down there, bitch.
That's business. They ain't rapping, nigga.
That's volume shooting. That is a volume shooting low percentage because niggas is not listening to Mercedes or Mac or Mr. Servon or Skullduggery.
But you know all of them, don't you?
Speak for yourself.
Absolutely, because they had the most ridiculous album covers of all time.
They bought those album covers to the game and shit.
Shout out to them pen and pencil niggas, man.
That's
Did you
impact,
listen?
nigga.
Did anybody listen to the stimulus package?
I didn't know that.
You
was
just dropped. You just dropped that shit.
Did you listen to More Life?
No, everybody did.
Is that Drake?
Everybody had an opinion on it.
We speaking volume shooting now. You didn't even know stimulus package was a Drake album.
Album?
Stop it.
That was now because you started. Now keep going. Keep going.
So you got what was it? What's the Drake albums? I don't fucking know. More Life, stimulus package, Views.
Oh, you talking about his albums?
got,
Oh yeah. Okay.
Take Care.
It was all the same. What the fuck was it going?
Never was the same.
Nothing was the same.
Mm-hmm.
And shit, the other two. It's two more. It's first album and the mixtape.
Scorpion. The other Scorpion.
Oh, Scorpion.
Yeah.
Shit, it's like 4 more. I don't fucking know. These is volume shots, right?
But those are slam dunks. Those all went well. The last two or the first two you mentioned weren't, but everything else are huge records that people loved and very well.
Shout out
received.
Quentin.
How many? But we speaking volume shooting, cuz.
You are comparing Take Care and all of those albums to Mr. Serv-On, Mercedes, Skullduggery. There is no conversation there.
What I'm asking is, how many records are misses from Drake?
You talking albums?
I said how many records?
You talking songs? That's what I'm asking. You talking songs or albums?
Songs. When I say records, I mean songs.
You had to run down the specific records.
Oh, okay.
Because I can't rattle off.
Speaking on volume shooting, this is what he giving you. He giving you
absolutely.
Volume.
But then you ask me an impossible question that can't be answered in 10 seconds.
What?
Like, what songs are the shots? This is what I'm saying. How can I answer the shooting percentage if I don't know what the shots are?
You know good and damn well what the shots are, because how many of these records are you running back?
What records? This is my point.
Stop it.
What records? Tell me what records.
Stop it. You know what records are Drake's records. You know Drake's records.
You can't keep telling me you know what it is. Nigga, answer the question.
You got it, man. You got
answer the question.
You got it.
Answer the question.
Because you know what it is. You know what it is. You can name Drake hits, my nigga. Name his misses. Name the
what are the misses?
Name the hits. Everything that you didn't name is a miss. Stop it.
I didn't. Stop I didn't. No, because I'm not particularly nigga. You niggas just told me 2 weeks ago that my level of musicology and what I like is not what most people like. When I was level 5 hip hop nerd, right? Correct. So now what you're trying to see is I'm the person here to tell you what are hits and impactful.
I'm going off of what you said. You
Which
said
one is true?
I didn't say that Drake was your man. You said Drake had these hits, nigga.
He does.
So what are they?
So what? I've always hated this argument. This is like Brother Diz's name the bar that's good. Like on the spot, I can't. It is.
No. That's a good argument, nigga. You can't tell me something good and then can't tell me what's good about it. You tell me Ruth Chris is good, you say what's good about it? The steak.
But I mean, if you start talking about fucking hits and shit, though, it's like numbers don't lie.
This is
nigga, like this nigga has the most hits.
Like, what I'm saying is, if you take 40 shots, you're gonna hit 15.
How many times what it is?
Is that what it is?
So how many times has Drake flopped?
So wouldn't that suggest that Lil Wayne should have that same percentage?
Give me what a flop is.
And I guess what lower than what he's used to? Is that what you're saying?
No, give me what a flop is.
This is what I'm asking.
Because if you're gonna say a flop is him not selling records, he doesn't have one.
No, him being, I say, critically panned is his flops.
What's crazy is he got paying for that one. He was on top of the Space Needle, and
He
niggas,
got
I
paying
mean,
for that one. He got paying for. Well, I don't know if he gonna say he got paying for Scorpion. I didn't fuck with Scorpion. I don't fuck with the majority of Drake shit.
We know.
I didn't like Scorpion. But More Life, you gonna say he got paying for, but then he's gonna say it's not an album, it's a playlist. That's you have admitted failure to me.
How so? And to me, it's an ill caveat, but go ahead.
No, you when you sit down and say More Life is a playlist, but you drop an album, but you say it's a playlist, my nigga. That's a failure. You automatically assume this is a failure. You put
exactly
your
what it is.
facts.
Exactly
So,
what it is. You
The reason
can't
why
go ahead.
the reason why More Life was called the playlist is because it wasn't worked like a traditional album, right?
It's streaming. What's
Right, but it
like
wasn't worked like a traditional album. The normal way an album is worked, something that you would call an album, is worked by dropping singles and videos to lead up to the promotion. Was there a More Life single that came out before the album, or was it just something that just got dropped all at once?
So Passion Fruit was a single. Fake Love was a single, right?
I think so, yeah. You know what Drake does? Them shits ain't really playlists. It's like he drops his own version of the Lost Tapes, but he does it over and over again. Because that's what More Life was, and that's what his last joint was, where he had
Last joint was that
ski mask on. The black cover. I think he had a ski mask or whatever
Dark
on.
Lane demo.
Yeah, like he refers to it as something else when it's really like unreleased
B-sides and shit.
B-sides.
Because it's not the same as whatever project that's about to come, right?
Like Kendrick's Untitled. Like it's like that. You know what I'm saying? But we consider something like the Lost Tapes Untitled, like, well, shit. We know it's a mix of songs, but that's an album to us. You know what I'm saying? So I think he plays with the words to make it seem like it's not the official release.
Right.
Or
I
the
think
separated.
everybody fucking does that though. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Like I don't think it's just him or whatever. It's just that we expect so much out of Drake. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, that nigga is number 5. This is why I'm sitting
On the
here
list.
discussing him.
I mean, shit, Kendrick, like he just pointed out, Kendrick is number 7. He released Untitled. Are you harping about what Mrs. was on Untitled? Do you bang Untitled to this day?
Nah, Kendrick might got the
No,
highest
because he
shooting percentage of all time.
is high.
Hey, Kendrick got the what?
You got one of the highest shooting percentages of all times without.
Big facts.
Yeah,
Why am I on this
really
show, Dad?
Man,
Let's get to the shoot to 5. How about this?
Bullshit.
But now we're gonna talk about underrated and overrated, nigga.
Yeah, let's do that. I mean,
Y'all
shit.
niggas is tripping. I'm getting out of here.
My man got the half.
Y'all niggas really hate Drake. Drake brought y'all
You got
niggas
half
mood
more,
down.
yo.
Shout out to you, hating
Yo.
niggas, man. That's gonna take us into
Yo,
this.
you caping for Drake bought my
got
mood
the
down.
half-
Stop it, nigga. You
No,
from
I
the
said
90s.
you got a half moon. I said you got a half moon.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You out here
Going
wild.
back in.
That's why you acting like that.
It's a hazy moon, son.
You know what I'm
Stop.
saying? You some Cuban links type shit, nigga. You out
Right.
here
Half moon
probably
in
about
front.
to cook up, nigga.
They got some bottom fronts on and shit too.
You don't
Stop,
want to
yo.
hear what's that
I don't
shit?
want to hear that shit, man. I'm mad.
We don't want to hear that unity, fool.
I don't want to hear that shit, fool.
All right, that's gonna take us into this week's shooting the 5.
Hashtag
Man,
SC5,
these niggas
hashtag
tripping.
SC5, at Wiz Buffy on everything, Wiz Buffy on Twitter, Wiz Buffy on Instagram. Like, subscribe, comment. We answer comments. Hit that motherfucking bell on YouTube so that you can get more of this hilarious. What do we call
Wasn't
this?
nothing funny today, nigga.
So you can hear us argue, nigga.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so we did something a little different this week. Instead of the normal top 5 list this week, it is 5 superlatives. Run down favorite rapper I dislike, rapper that grew on me, most overrated rapper, and most underrated rapper. Brother Math, who you got?
Don't put me first, bitch.
You first.
Don't put me first, nigga.
Why not?
I'm gonna go most underrated rapper. I'm gonna say Rhapsody. I also put Ace Hood there, but let's go to most overrated rapper. I'm gonna say Big Sean, and I also put Wale there. No offense, Diz. Rapper that grew on me. I'm gonna say Jim Jones.
Mm.
Rapper I dislike. I'm gonna say The Game. Favorite rapper. I'm gonna say Nas.
Okay.
Brother Brock, what you got?
All right, we doing it in that order. Most underrated, I got Big Boy
Oh, you
from
bitch.
from Outcast, of course.
Mm.
Most overrated, I got Eminem. Fuck that nigga. Um,
Yeah.
rapper that grew on me, I got Pimp C.
Hmm.
Rap I dislike, Logic.
I forgot
Um,
that nigga.
favorite rapper,
How much I dislike him.
it's
That's how much I dislike him.
it's a split because this rap ain't making no more music. But I got 3000 / Freddie Gibbs.
Oh shit, Gangsta Gibbs.
There we go.
Brother Diz, what you got?
So I'm gonna say underrated first because I had Big Boy, but I was gonna pick someone else. It's hard to pick. You can't pick Black Thought anymore because he's not underrated anymore, and everybody said, you know. All right.
Yeah.
Overrated. It was hard for me to pick between Busta Rhymes and Andre 3000. Rap I dislike is Eminem. Rapper that grew on me is Kendrick Lamar, and my favorite rapper is Jay Z.
You listen to Kendrick?
When Dame came out, I had the Kendrick is nice, yo. Now he ain't up there.
Yo, this is a monumental occasion. Timestamp this shit. Timestamp this.
I said it on the
Yo.
show before though.
No, but you've also said, it's been plenty of shows where you was having it hard.
You don't
about
want to
how
hear that
horrible
unity,
Kendrick
fool.
is and shit. Yeah.
But he started to grow on me though.
It's a new day, baby.
I've been said that though.
All right, okay. All right.
Huh. All right. Most underrated rapper, I would go with Talib Kweli. Most overrated rapper, I would have to go with Young Jeezy. Rapper I dislike is most niggas love Jeezy records. Like everybody, he's one of the more
I'll give you that.
celebrated rappers.
Yeah.
Niggas love Jeezy.
It's entertainment.
I give you
Absolutely.
that.
Can I?
We don't want to be entertained, fool.
You don't want to be entertained.
Yo, rapper I dislike is Young Boozy. Rapper that grew on me is Jay-Z.
That is
Wow.
What happened to the favorite rapper, nigga?
Oh, my favorite rapper is Kanye. I'm sorry. Why?
That's what you say. That's what you say. Say it. That's what you say. Go ahead.
All right, man. Brother Vegas, bring us home, son.
All right, man. Most underrated rapper. I had Big Boy also.
Oh shit, no.
Most overrated rapper. Who did I have for that? I changed it up a couple of times. I think Mac Miller was overrated. Rapper that grew on me, West Side Gun.
That's a good one.
That's a good one. Rapper I dislike, Logic.
Get the whites out of here.
That dude. Just take his ass out the history book. And favorite rapper, I got Biggie. But we talking overall or right now or what?
That's up to you. Yeah, whenever.
Period.
Okay, so it's Biggie then.
All right.
Y'all niggas old as shit.
Hold on. Oh, you said Nas. Oh yeah.
All right, man. Let us know who fits these criteria for you. At Where's Buffy on your social media choice, and that is going to take us into Herbs Day.
Shout out to the whole Waverly. You know what I'm saying? You know, used to go to the farmers markets out there. You know what I'm saying? Even though they talk about all this debauchery and pistol play down there, it wasn't happening. It was farmers markets. It was a pretty lovely day. It was an Herbs Day. You know what I'm saying?
It's a balance. Farmers markets and Pistons.
Whatever you want to do. So what I'm talking about right now is milk thistle. You know what I'm saying? It protects your liver. A lot of people pair it up with other This is fucking me up.
Yo,
I can't
this
see
is
y'all
a
niggas.
child, yo.
Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing?
That bitch chocolate. Look at him.
Anyway, reduce your cholesterol, reduces insulin resistance, supports bone health, improves cognition, boosts immunity. Active ingredient is silamarian. You know what I'm saying? And that is, it's going to help your liver out, and in turn, it's going to help your skin out as well because your liver filters out a whole bunch of shit. But a lot of y'all sitting around in this pandemic, you're working from home, probably drinking a lot more than you used to drink. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you got your liver, your liver good right now.
How do you usually ingest milk thistle? I'm seriously asking the question.
I don't like how you paused when you said milk.
Because I hear myself saying ingesting milk thistle, and yeah, go ahead. How you take this?
So you can either get tea that's going to be the actual flower dried out and make a tea out of it, what have you, or you can also get a pill. They're going to have a bottle that says milk thistle, and there's also going to be one that says silamarian. That's the active ingredient in milk thistle. It's going to do all these things for your liver and stuff. But you can take pills. You can take a tincture. Same way you do with any herb. You know what I'm saying? I would recommend you get some the actual leaves or the actual tea so you can combine it with something else and really detox yourself. But yeah, that's been Herbs Day, baby.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. And that's going to take us to...
I'm asking my girl if she wants some milk thistle.
This on sports.
Hold on.
Welcome to This on Sports, aka Sports in the Buff, aka the not so skinny on sports, a stripped down version of our normal sports segment. Here are the headlines: Ravens are out, Green Bay advances. Sailor.
Hold on, what was that?
The nigga crying and shit. Sailor, I don't know how you pronounce it, the defensive coordinator for the 49ers, is the first, caveat, I'm going to say openly, first Muslim head coach in the NFL. We don't know. Somebody else might have been a Muslim. Probably not because there's a bunch of white boys. The Eagles have actually asked to interview Eric Bieniemy. He's not going to get hired because he's black. And the big story.
Damn.
Nigga, he should have been a head coach. Yeah. Anyway, Harden. Go ahead. No, go ahead. Next question.
No, they asked to
interview him after the season's over.
Yeah, they asked to interview our OC too. Like the Eagles are just shooting jumpers at this point.
Yeah, it's a shit show up there. And the big story in sports this week.
Sorry, big.
The trade of James Harden to the bugged out Nets. The Nets is bugged out, yo. There's a 4-way trade. Oladipo ends up at the Rockets. Indiana gets a couple guys I don't recall. Who else? Who was the fourth team in that trade?
Mm-hmm.
The Cavs.
The Cavs.
Yeah.
And then the Cavs guy that they got. They found like a polyp. They don't know if it's cancerous or not. They knew that shit before they traded homeboy.
Oh, LeVert.
They knew that shit.
Yeah,
Karis LeVert. Yeah.
Where is Kyrie? Where is he? Like
out of space.
Niggas just took a leave, my nigga.
And I seen that nigga sitting Indian style on the table with black socks on doing the interview. I said, hell nah, he ain't gonna make it. This nigga's somewhere else. He's different.
Who you think won the trade?
Houston got picks and Oladipo, and they got rid of Harden. They won.
Okay. It's hard to say. You gotta wait for the season play out because if the Nets go to the finals, do you say that's a loss for them? Granted, I think Houston got the. You know what I mean? Houston got the better end, but if the Nets end up in the finals.
To answer that question, Brock, I would say if we're looking at it from right now, Houston won that.
Said Mark Henry.
Nigga, they put Mark Henry in the goddamn James Harden jersey. I cried laughing, man. As a matter of fact,
we had 30 last night.
And it ended up being the cover image for Black Wrestling this week is Mark Henry as
James
It's
Hardy's.
James Larden.
James
Was he
Hardy.
wearing a fat suit? Because the nigga looks very svelte all of a
He's
sudden.
fat.
Or was it, is black slimming? What the fuck?
Maybe he
Black
got
is
on that
slimming.
Funk Flex table.
I think they can do some damage. I ain't gonna lie to you. I think the Nets can do some damage because that's a different Harden. That's a different. You know what I'm saying?
Dinwiddie out. You don't know where Kyrie at. You don't know.
Literally, you don't know where yet.
You don't know where yet.
That's
He
not
in
a
the
bad
He
thing.
on flat
Is he
Earth,
actually
nigga.
smoking the sage?
He in the quasars.
Right.
Kyrie and Dinwiddie being out is good because there's not enough basketballs to go around in Brooklyn. So if you only got Durant and Harden, that's probably all you need right this second. There might be a
That's all
blessing
you
in
need,
disguise.
son. That's all you need. You
There
got
might be a
ship
blessing in
Kyrie out.
Who gonna take him?
But that's literally if they can figure out how to work that shit out and get some key role players and shit. Like you literally got at least 3 people on your team that can put up 40. That'd be hard in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? If you got some good role players and shit, you can
You
look for
talking
3
about
people.
Kyrie?
Huh?
You talking about Kyrie?
Some Kyrie, Harden, and fucking what's the name?
I don't
Cradle
think
Cap,
he gonna
Cradle
make it,
Cap and shit. Cradle Cap.
Cradle Cap
Yep,
is crazy.
Dinwiddie
milk
is a
thistle
scorn
is
motherfucker
crazy.
too, though. About that
He's going
milk,
off that milk thistle, son.
thistle milk.
My gosh. Yo,
So, what do y'all think about the Nets' chances in the East? Are they the team to beat now?
on paper,
I think so, but it depends because I don't think they're playing any real defense. Like they're a monster offensively. But that's all I'm seeing is highlights
still
of
yeah.
offense.
They
They
gonna
still
put up
got that
120.
nigga with the big fro and shit. What's the
DeAndre
nigga that
Jordan?
blocking everybody?
He went to the
No, not
Cavs.
No. My son come off the bench.
Jared something. Blocking all
Jared-
shots.
Jared
Jared Allen.
Yeah, that's his name. Yeah. He went to the what's it called?
Jared Jeffries.
Yeah, he got traded to the Cavs.
Oh yeah, they ain't got no defense.
they don't make a defense.
Man,
Yeah, but that's his own sports, though.
That's what's up. Before we get out of here, brother Vegas, you got 2 shows, correct?
Mm-hmm. Shit, 3.
3.
Now I think
Okay.
about it. Yeah. There's the weekly podcast, which is news, which is Hip Hop Now podcast. Then there's the monthly podcast, which is That Time in Hip Hop, where we just kind of go over different points in time in hip hop, whether that's an album, a moment, a movie, whatever it may be. And I do that with Tony from IntoTheDome.com. Then I got a boxing podcast.
Oh, that's right.
Oh shit.
Called Championship Rounds podcast. That's fairly new. Where that's a monthly podcast, but basically we recap, the fights and stories of the month. We also talk about what fights are coming up for the next month. And then at the end of the show, we score a fight from the past, round by round.
That's ill, man. That's
Did
ill.
y'all talk about
what's it called again?
Mike Tyson?
I'm sorry. What's it called?
Championship Rounds podcast.
Okay.
Did y'all talk about Mike Tyson when he had Tank on FaceTime?
Nah, that'll be on the next episode.
That happened. That actually happened. They were talking to each other. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. So interview Tank is different from talk to a nigga on the phone, Tank. Talk to a nigga on the phone, Tank, and Tank saying I'm gonna beat that nigga up is fine. He sounds okay. Now, when you ask that nigga about his upbringing, and he started to tell you about how hard it was, we found out how hard it is for him to speak. We're gonna pray for him. It got to a point where Floyd said, "No, I'm gonna talk for you, nigga. You can't read." Anyway,
yo, lead chips, y'all.
Yo, brother Vegas, how can the folks?
Lead chips and left hooks, yo.
Brother Vegas, how can folks get at you on social media?
Hi, you could follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Clubhouse, where I'll be lurking, but I ain't be talking, not yet at least, at Vegas World INC.
That being said, I am IlFam790, your social media choice, aka the Answer the Podcast, and aka Captain Brew Albano, Brew Diamond Phillips, Sticky the Dragon Steamboat, Cheeto Santana, Pod Shampod, God's favorite podcast, the Potty Piper. I'm in the podcast, Chew Bubblegum, and I'm all out of Dentine Nice, and my tag team partner.
Well, I'll get into myself and I love getting into myself. Where's Buffy.com? Where's Buffy.com? Where's Buffy.com? Where's Buffy.com? At Where's Buffy on Twitter. At Where's Buffy on Instagram. Where's Buffy Facebook? What is it changed, IlFam? It's still top of the discussion group?
You should have asked him this beforehand. Keep going.
Hi, Fatboy_Diz on Twitter. Dizzy from B More. Fatboy_Diz on Twitter. Smoking and drinking on Instagram. I'm Diz DeJourno, the most finger wavers. It's not DeJourno, it's the penis. Johnny Cochran. If the glove don't fit, I will not hit. I'm not a normal nigga. I smoke cigars, I use rubbers, and don't produce the show on the show. And to my spades left.
1854 Mav at Mav Damon. Shout out to the Warriors. Shout out to the Doolies. Shout out to the 410Es, whatever the fuck we calling them. That's it.
Pass out Equator.
It's a snapback, bitch. And to my left.
It's your boy Broadly Bell Boy, aka Russell Westbrook, aka Reggie Miller, and I'm going to chill right there. Check out Herbs Day while I will make an extended version of this goddamn milk fizzle. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Just make me think of E40 when I see that shit.
That was a good show, CO.
You know what I mean?
The extended milk fizzle is crazy.
Yo, shout out to Waverly, shout out to all the bespoke motherfuckers, shout out to Black Wrestling, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to me, shout out to the white lady in the back of me, you know what I'm saying? Gabrielle. And you know what I mean? That's all I got, baby.
Bridget,
that's a better one.
The gang, if I don't fuck with you, they don't fuck with you.
Well, I think it's their choice, isn't it?
Man, gang, you know what that means? Gang, take the L out of lover. It's over, brother.